So we have an urgent breaking news coming out. Do me a favor, share this video. Once again, thank you so much for your support. California Governor Gavin Newsom says he will sue Trump administration for deploying National Guard to Los Angeles. This is coming out from CBS News. Let's see what's going on with this one here. Before I start, for those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. California Governor indicated late Sunday his office plans to sue the Trump administration after the state's National Guard was deployed to confront protesters in Los Angeles. Time out. I know many of you have seen videos all over the place, TikTok, Instagram, X. I'm not seeing protests out there. I mean, again, I'm seeing like cars lit up on fire. I seen foreigners waving their flags. I just seen a video. They burned an American flag and spit on it. I seen these individuals throwing rocks at law enforcement. So again, I don't know why they keep using this word. To be honest, I don't know why they keep using that word. But I'm seeing a whole different ball game here. So again, we have eyes to see and ears to hear. We see what's really going on here. So again, Donald Trump is putting fuel on this fire. Commanding a state National Guard without consulting the governor of that state is illegal and immoral, wrote California Governor Gavin Newsom on X. California will be taking him to court. In a follow-up on Monday morning, Gavin Newsom said in a post that U.S. President Donald Trump illegally acted to federalize the National Guard, adding, "We're suing him." Well, Gavin, way before the National Guards, ICE officials were getting hit, and you did absolutely nothing. You just stood there and did nothing. Again, out of all the people, you know the law. If anyone touched ICE officials or police or whatever, you got to respond. That's why you are the governor. Your job is to make sure that our first responders, again, everybody is safe. And of course, the citizens too. But you did nothing. You just stood there like nothing. And so Donald came in and said, look, if you're not going to do nothing, and look, I have no other choice than to step in. You can sue me whatever you want, Gavin. But when we go to court, you're going to have to answer to them why you didn't do nothing when ICE officials were getting hit. You didn't do nothing. You just stood there. And I had to take action. So who's at blame here? Who is at blame? Is it Donald or is it Gavin? Leave comments down below. National Guard troops were sent to downtown Los Angeles Sunday amid a weekend marked by protests and at times violent clashes between law enforcement and protesters. The unrest began following large-scale immigration enforcement operation in the area on Friday. Now, images captured by the CBS News Los Angeles showed members of National Guard using what appeared to be tear gas and rounds of non-lethal ammunition after a crowd gathered near the Metropolitan Detention Center. All right, so look, Gavin knew that this was going to happen. I mean, we all heard it from Trump campaign. Trump said if he's elected, he's going to do that massive deportation. And look, under Barack, you know how many people Barack has deported? 2 million. Look it up. Do your research. Barack deported 2 million. Donald hasn't deployed 2 million. And everybody's going nuts? Look it up. Please do your research. What's going on here is that many people are being deceived. A lot of people are being deceived. Everybody just get their sources from TikTok. Well, it's a peaceful protest. Look behind you and be careful. There's a flying object. So during Sunday evening news conference, LAPD Chief Jim said 39 people have been cuffed. Donald announced Saturday night that he would deploy the National Guard in response to the groups. In a social media post on Sunday, he criticized Gavin and Los Angeles Mayor and Mr. Trump called the protest troublemakers and insurrectionists. California Governor Gavin Newsom, in his own social media post, accused Donald of escalating the situation and called the National Guard deployment purposefully inflammatory. He requested that the federal gov resign the deployment of troops to LA in a letter addressed to Defense Secretary Pete, saying there was no need for National Guard. Gavin, are you watching the same video that us Americans are watching? Have you seen ICE official getting hit? Again, I could send you the videos if you want. If you missed it, it's all right. It happens to all of us. Many of us is now on social media. We have we work and stuff like that. Mistakes happen. Gavin office confirmed on Saturday that he spoke with US President for about 40 minutes. Although it's unclear if they spoke before or after the US President announced the deployment. In a statement to CBS News and ICE, I truly apologize. I guess this news article has advertisement that keeps popping up left and right. An ICE spokesperson said immigration enforcement operation had resulted in the arrest of a domestic abuser and, I can't say that one there. I'm just going to highlight it. Wow. That's where we at. I want to pull something up really quick here. And people need to understand. Give me a second here. That this type of stuff has been hidden for many years. Millions pour into our land. And Donald, what he's doing, he's cleaning it up. Just like Barack. He sent 2 million back home, and people didn't say nothing about it because the news didn't put it out there. The wildfires, the riots, and failure. California's collapse under these radical rule. California mismanagement has reached a level that feels borderline criminal. The wildfires ravaged the state, and the firefighters, trenched thin, ran out of water to combat the flame. Remember that? He turned off the water. He turned it off. Why? Why, Gavin? Why? Because Gavin said, we need to save the small little tiny fishes. And I forget the name of the fish. We need to save them. The weakest excuse ever. The mayor, fully aware of the fire risk, chose to jet off on vacation just as the crisis erupted, leaving communities vulnerable. So the mayor was not there when the fire hit the fan. She was out there somewhere in Africa. And Gavin, well, he turned off the water. And ta-ta! Fire came out of nowhere. I don't know why Cali wants to be a blue. You know what? Yeah, I need to go red. Then, as if the devastation wasn't enough, months later, the lawlessness group erupted, setting streets ablaze as ICE agents became targets for removing illegal. Instead of prioritizing public safety, leadership has been obsessed with pushing the radical, who woke ideology, neglecting the basic duty to protect citizens. Yeah. This isn't just incompetence, it's a betrayal of trust, leaving Californians to suffer the consequences of their leaders' reckless priorities. Yeah. You don't believe me? How many people are sleeping in tents out there in California? American citizens, I'm talking about. So again, this is what's happening right now, guys. Things are just not looking good out there in the West Coast. And now Gavin is going to sue Donald, and Donald is telling him, "I'll see you in court." You know, where were you? Where were you, man? When ICE officials were getting hit, where were you? Your job is to protect them, man, and you let it happen. I had to step in. I had to do your job, and now you're acting like this. I am the hero, and let these people work. They pay taxes. They pay taxes? Really? Not those that came here illegally. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Please share the video. For those of you that want to send us letters, a prayer request, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife Jessica Santiago at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida 34691. Once again guys, $5 a month Patreon. We get you access to our live stream once a week. We talk about things that we cannot talk about on the platform. Also, I posted videos today. Those links will be in the comments box. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Put faith and trust in Jesus Christ, for he's the only way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father except through Jesus. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.